Hey, recently I got the question, Alyona, do I need to record what I love recording about? Or do I need to record what industry wants to see? That is an awesome question about doing what you love to do or what you have to do. So what is your answer? From the psychological perspective, you need to have a balance. You need to do something that you love every single day, but at the same time, if you record so many videos on YouTube, which are all on different topics, for example, one video about cooking, second video about auto vehicles, and the third video about content creation. These are all different spheres and YouTube will ban your videos from promotion very quickly. If you don't want to do that, you have to choose one topic that you love and go there fully. But there are way more secrets in it. Which one I will tell you in this video. Watch till the very end. What is my approach? First of all, I create the channel and I create the topic of the channel which is connected with my true mission, with my true wisdom, with my true desires, what I want to do every single day. I have a mission as a life coach to transform 10,000 people's minds of their beliefs, study and work in the place of their dreams. And as for my tactics, I go ahead and I work as a life coach. I help people to overcome their limiting beliefs and struggles. So on day-to-day basis, I know what it is like to go through all of the challenges, what's the best way to go through them, what really works with my clients and what doesn't. That is why it's so easy for me to give you examples from my life and life of my clients, because I meet them every single day. Point number 2, I create the whole process which I truly love. What does it mean? Previously, I was by myself writing the whole script because who else can write a script for me? Because I tell you my knowledge, I tell you my specific coaching wisdom, which not every person in my team has. And that is absolutely okay because we have our own strengths. And I was thinking in the very beginning of my journey, how would I delegate this very process when there is really only one person in our team who can write scripts, which will really bring so much benefit to the world? But then we realized that there are so many different options. For example, how does the process look right now? First of all, we brainstorm the overall structure, as many ideas as we can, which we want to create our content about. We gain them from the industry, we gain them from your questions, and we gain them from the most common coaching requests for my sessions with my clients. Once we gathered everything together, we plan every single video for a specific week. Then my team puts a task for me to record a voice message about this very topic. I recorded, I put all of my thoughts, all of my wisdom, all of my coaching experience inside this very audio, and one of the members of my team transcribes this very audio to the whole text, not word by word. And that is one more little detail that I realized recently, that I don't like to have written script that I need to follow word by word, because it doesn't help me anyhow to really share my energy. Because once I focus on every single word, I lose that energy, that flow of my thoughts, of giving you real examples, real stories, of giving you that very energy that I can. So right now my team writes to me not the whole script word by word, but we have beginning, main bullet points, in the brackets examples that I gave them in the audio. They don't have to tell them word by word what example was, because I know that I've told them that and I can replicate that, and that will be way easier for me to just remember and tell out loud just in the moment of me recording this video, rather than read the whole script and repeat it or reread it or replicate it word by word. It doesn't help me anyhow. Maybe you are different, but that is my process, that what works for me a lot. And so then I just have great script, I have bullet points, I have the main things that I need to talk about, and then I follow my plan and I go ahead and record this video for you. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do that right now, because here are so many tips and tricks for mindset coaching for content creators. That is how I help you to overcome your fears, overcome your self-limiting beliefs, and start producing incredible content for your audience, to create your own community, to create your own business, and make sure that you are successful and happy person as well. Point number 3 is I ride a wave of my insights. Let me explain to you. As soon as I get the insight at any part of my day, or even night. I try to write this down as soon as possible, if that is night. If that is a day, I try to make sure that I post it right away on any of my social media. So it is Instagram or Facebook in English and Telegram in Russian. That is how I make sure to capture the moment, because 1 hour from this moment I won't remember that, I will do another task and I won't get that very energy, that very impulse to go ahead and write this down. That is why it's so crucially, incredibly important to go ahead and at the moment of that impulse, at the moment of that flow, to go ahead and write this down. I can't emphasize this enough, how that is incredibly important for you to catch this moment and go ahead and ride on this wave of insight, on this wave of inspiration. And don't stop yourself with the thoughts, oh, it probably won't really be viral on YouTube or on Instagram, I don't really want to do that. Don't overthink that at that very moment. First, capture all your insight and all your energy in that very moment, and only then go ahead and discuss with your team whether that's going to be relevant or not, or better, post it and then see with the statistics and analytics whether it was successful or not. Because if we keep doing the very same things, if we keep taking the same steps, they won't lead us to a different result. In order to get a different result, we need to do different actions. We need to take different steps, different direction, or different length of the steps, or different frequency of those steps. You are gotta experiment and decide what works for you personally. Point number 4, I delegated as many tasks, as many routine, repeated actions as I could. You've heard my process on how I go from idea, from brainstorming them to recording and publishing. I delegated as much as I could. First reason is that I have only 24 hours in my working day. I don't want to be a master in editing videos. I don't want to be a master of creating that script that will be viral. I want to be a master who will share that wisdom. I want to be a master in performing. That is why no one can substitute me on that very role. I want to be a master of communicating with you one-on-one. That is why no one will substitute me when you book a session with me. These are things that I cannot delegate. But there are plenty of little steps. Because sometimes you think, oh, just write an email, it's a very little step, it's so quick, I'll do it myself. You can write one email, then you will do an editing, then you will publish, and overall it will end up being 3 or 4 hours of your work. Is it the most efficient way to spend your time? Whether you know this or not, but time is the most valuable resource that you have. You will never be 25 again. Just feel that. Your time is going. And that is a question about trusting people. That is a question about spending a bit more money. But on top of that, that is a question about whether you really want to live your life fully or you want to keep yourself in repeated actions. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all those people have big team behind them. It's not possible to build anything greater than you without having a team. Hope that really resonates with you, because that was a life-changing moment when I hired a team with who we are working together on providing that valuable content for you. I honestly 100% sure that I won't be at this place right now if I would go by myself. Never. I would give up after second or third video on editing or then publishing, because it was so much daunting to me. But don't think that it is daunting for every single person in the world. There are so many great artists, great experts in those little spheres who enjoys doing that so much, and they are so creative, they are so much better than me. So let them do their expertise, let them show it to the world, and don't bother yourself if you don't want to master it for your whole life. Point number 5 is keep your mind open for experiments. In the beginning of this year, my team asked me, Alyona, are you ready to record some dancing videos or videos with some acting in it? I was like, I don't know, probably not. guess what? They ended up just putting that in my calendar as a task to do, and I'm like watching those samples and I'm like, oh, okay, I think I got to do that. And I try to turn my mind off, turn my all thoughts off in terms of how I look, whether I'm going to be good at it, whether my acting will be okay or not. But I've ended up doing that. If I would keep my mind very closed, very narrow, very no, we need to do only motivational videos on my channel because I'm a coach for content creators and nothing else would be very viral on my YouTube or Instagram. Doesn't work like this. Once you close your mind, first of all, your team will be very frustrated because they will have so many limitations. It doesn't work this way. And second one, every time you limit yourself from the big growth on your channel, in your business, etc. So make sure to very clearly identify what is absolutely no, but what is yes. And see whether that is no because of your thoughts, because of the thoughts how you think about yourself, or because you think that it won't be viral. Again, is it 100% true? For me, what helped a lot is identifying why I kept telling no to my team and sharing it with them as well. For example, my biggest fear was that, no, I don't accept my body. So that is why I won't appear in my full height on the videos, dancing, showing my full body, because I wasn't accepting it. Not a great strategy. It doesn't help me anyhow. It's not 100% true that I need to be ashamed of my body, etc. Only once I went through so many coaching sessions, so many transformational conversations with so many different experts, I, one by one, step by step, started to allow my team to put those very videos for me to record. In 90% of cases, what I do, I just put my camera there, I forget about how I look, etc. I just go ahead, I change my clothes for appropriate ones, and I try to replicate and try to have fun. And then if they use it, they use it. And honestly, not every single short or long video or stories I watch completely. That is not a great option. That is not a recommended part for you to do. But right now I trust my team so much. And right now I know that there might be consequences. But because I don't have that much time of rewatching every single thing that I've done, I kind of trust my team. And please let me know if I shouldn't. And please let me know if there are some mistakes. We will definitely pay more attention to that. In this very moment, I want to come back to psychological perspective of you may not love something, or you may not love how you think about something. Seems to be two very similar things, but they are not. Please try to dive deeper with me and understand what I'm talking about here. We are always hate or dislike our thoughts about something. So I disliked my thoughts about my body, not my body. I didn't like how they felt, but it wasn't about that I didn't like my body or how my body felt. You should really create this very space that you don't like not the object, but your thoughts about that object. It seems to be very complicated, but let you just have this thought on the back of your mind, and I guarantee if you accept this very thought, you will be able to really feel what I meant one day. And last but not least, please don't be afraid of saying no. If you don't like the process, if you don't like the topic, if you don't like how it goes, if you realize that you don't like the overall theme of your YouTube channel, the worst thing that you can do is keep pushing this wall, hoping that one day it will be open. Maybe you can find another way to go behind this wall. Maybe you need to find a way to go through this door somehow, or jump, or find another way, find another entrance to that very space that you think you want to be in. Or maybe you just need to turn your head right and realize that it's a door right next to you. It might be opened. Look what is behind it. It might be even better that you wanted to have behind this very door. Try so many different things. Sometimes it's so hard to tell no to something, especially if you've been with that for so long. But if you understand that the only thing you do is wasting your time there, using your energy not in the right place, please don't be afraid to let it go, to say no, and try other doors. So many people say that success should be hard. Other people say that success should be easy. I would say that is again something in the middle. No, that doesn't help so much, but you gotta feel that there is flaw inside you. That sometimes you should work a bit harder, but in the majority, it goes in the right direction. I really don't know how to explain it with other words, but just feeling that that is right. No one can feel it for you, neither your team, nor your family, nor your husband or wife. Only you can understand whether it goes or not. And please don't listen to your head. It won't tell you the right answers. Listen to your heart, okay? Please let me know in the comments below what you don't like about your process. What do you really hate about creating content, about every single day activity that you are doing? Let me know in the comments below so we can brainstorm ideas how you can make sure to substitute it with something that you love, maybe delegate it to someone else, or find another solution, because options are limitless. I really hope that you can feel it from this very video. If you occasionally have some moments of laziness, procrastinations, of feeling that I don't want to do anything, please watch this very video. You are gotta find your way how to go through that procrastination and feeling that you are not good enough, not good to start doing something. Go ahead and watch this very video right now. It will help you a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. I see you in that next one. Enjoy!